Beloved souls, I am Jesus. I come to make a commentary on an issue that you have been considering, and that is of your efforts with direct voice in the world. There are certain individuals and groups within the world who are earnest in these endeavors. Various spirits from the spirit world and some of us who are at the celestial kingdom are working with these individuals in order to develop this gift. Indeed, these gifts can be a great boon to your efforts to teach humanity of the great gift of divine love, for when it is done on the highest levels, so those of us in the celestial kingdom may materialize in front of a crowd of individuals in broad daylight. This is our goal, as I know it is your goal in this regard. As we have said many times, the most powerful aspect of this manifestation is with the divine love that rests within your soul, for this is the great activator that will bring about these manifestations. Indeed, if you use myself as an example, such a thing was accomplished upon the mountaintop where Moses and Elijah manifested beside me, and a great light came from that manifestation of the three of us together, me in the flesh and the others in their spirit bodies. Without the faith that I carried and the power of my own awakened soul in divine love, such a thing would not have been possible. In truth, it was a manifestation which was witnessed by many hundreds of people. For many of those individuals, it turned the tide of belief that indeed there was and is a truth and power to the divine love blessing within the soul which I taught at that time. Now you come to a time where many do not believe even in the presence of God, which was a rare thing with the peoples of my nation and many peoples around the world. That innate knowing that God existed, that God was indeed the creator of all, was a common understanding in my world when I walked and taught. Now, even that has gone by the wayside for many. Indeed, as we have talked of many times, the power of the mind and the rationality of the mind has dominance over many of those more intuitive and inner knowings of the soul. If and when this gift is manifested through those individuals interested in doing so, and it will be a shock to those who witness this. Indeed, the witnessing may also come over the wires rather than merely with the presence of those individuals who are a part of such an event. Then much chatter and much talk, much speculation will ensue, and in this, you will be asked many questions. For those who are very much of the mindful ways and perspectives, their desire will be to discredit you. But when you come and speak and answer to these individuals and the many others who will clamor at your door, and you are honest and clear and direct with your answers, they will not be able to refute you other than in their own minds create a story of disbelief in order to assure themselves that such things are not possible in the world. These individuals will be of the minority, and the majority will have a deep curiosity and desire to know from whence these gifts come, for they will not be discredited by technological means, because there will be no way in which these things may be produced technologically. This is an organic manifestation created between the alignment of the soul, the spirit body, and the physical body along with its acceptance within the individual's mind. So these things may come about as a result of your diligent efforts in receiving the blessing of God's love, and if you do not lose your faith, so to speak, in regards to the possibility of manifesting this gift. There will be those who will wish to pursue this course of development which requires many hours of dedication from one's life. So only a few are willing to dedicate themselves to such a degree. But those who have done so already know that they have made a valuable contribution and still remain in deep commitment for the manifestation of this gift. For those whom you call the group of 7, you have been told that this gift has been implanted within each individual and that it awaits the blossoming of your soul so that this gift may come consistently and powerfully through each individual who has been blessed. So it will go with those who also are willing to make this commitment and open themselves up to the work that we must do on our side of life in order that this manifestation may take place in, and as I say, in an organic way, for it must be a manifestation that has a material aspect to it, yet is also in alignment with the higher aspects and energies that we contribute to it. I wish to put your minds at rest, beloved souls, that this gift will come in good time, that it requires your prayers, your continued dedications in prayer towards its optimal outcome. We have done everything that can be done with your group in terms of its development. But of course, there are others who wish to carry on in this development through different circles and efforts, combinations of individuals. This we do not discourage but encourage. As our beautiful leader and guide in these regards, Sarada Kem, has indicated, it does require much time and dedication and time together with your spirit guides who will assist in these efforts. It cannot be done over the wires. I know you have great faith in this way and means of communication and that we have accomplished much in this way. But in this regard, it would be impractical to try to develop a circle that is not together in the flesh for periods of time so to bring about the development of this gift. I wish to make myself clear, and I speak for all those who are involved from our side of life who desire to assist in the development of this gift, that many may pursue this gift so that the vast majority of souls may at least come to see a manifestation of the true power of divine love and its beauty and light in the world. That this manifestation may assuage many minds who are skeptical and who have difficulty in their willingness to connect with their own soul. This gift, though it may not manifest in your lifetime, is always available to those who are willing to commit to its outcomes and what is required in order to bring these outcomes forward. We are willing to work with any individual who is dedicated and well immersed in the truth of divine love, who possess a soul that has been deeply blessed by divine love, and that those individuals may have the time and the inclination to gather together, as your group has done in the past. The way in which this must be done, the timing and numbers may vary greatly, but indeed the time must be put forth. The effort must come in what is invariably a deep sacrifice and dedication from those who are willing to step forward in this way. Little can be accomplished otherwise. Although we certainly may lay some groundwork with individuals who are not yet coalesced together into a group, but this is merely the precursor to a more complex and physical gathering of like-minded individuals. So for those of you who feel in their hearts and know within their souls that they are destined to become a part of such a group, I say to you, carefully consider your acceptance of such an invitation, that it will require sacrifice. It will require time. It will require a dedication of thought and prayer. It will require harmony amongst your group and a well-balanced collection of gifted souls who are able to work together in these solitary conditions that require your time and dedication. Your celestial friends cannot guarantee success, for it is a collaboration, as you know, and requires your efforts, your solidarity, your loving support of one another, your desire to bring about this gift, and your patience and faith. Little is accomplished in a spiritual way without such ingredients. Whether it be your own spiritual journey or in the development of your individual gifts, these elements must be a part of it, for there is much within the earth plane that is contrary to these efforts. It requires a deep dedication from all to counteract the dark conditions of your world and to work with God and His angels to open the possibilities and portals of blessings that may come through these dedications, the many dedications that are required in order to be an instrument of God, a true and clear channel of God's love. Prayer and more prayer, beloved souls, is the answer to many of these dilemmas and questions and desires. Putting aside your innate obsession with the material world is a great benefit for those who wish to serve in this way. Being clear about your motivations and your desires is very important. Be true to yourselves. May your desire for any gift, including that of what you call direct voice, be heartfelt and of the soul, for this is your true self. As the saying goes, to your own self be true. So I say to you, beloved souls, those who have great ambitions in the world, who wish to lead the masses to the truth of divine love, who wish to be a channel and light in the world, who wish to manifest the true soul and the gifts of your soul and all things of light and all things of God that are in harmony with His will, may you be fully dedicated within yourself in your efforts to reach God and to be with God. May your prayers be heartfelt. Within your mind, may you be focused upon the wonderment, the blessings and glories that God has to give to you. May you live your life as a channel of love. May you uphold and adhere to the truths that you have been taught and that you have received in your personal communications with God, for these gifts, if not exercised, and this truth if not expressed, are as if pearls have been thrown to the swine, wasted efforts. For when you are given the gifts of truth and you have been ministered to by angels, and God's hand rests upon you, so it is your responsibility to uphold the truth in the ways that your soul knows is in harmony with God's laws. We do not expect perfection, beloved souls. We do not condemn you when you fall and falter, but we expect that you will make an effort to pick yourselves up, to make an attempt to correct these errors, so to change the errors of your ways, that you may consult your own soul and in so doing, your relationship with God, and ask that you may be strengthened in love, that you may know the wisdom of God's love, that you may walk in the wisdom of God's love and express the truth of God's love with every breath. This expression may not be pure and perfect, for it is a great journey for this to be the case, and few have reached the pinnacle of that journey, but indeed each day is a challenge. Each day you must consider that this is a gift from God and a test from God to see if you are indeed in the light, that you are indeed worthy to lead others into the light. You know within yourself whether this is a truth, that you are indeed worthy, that you have made yourselves worthy by your efforts. It is not that God sees you as unworthy, for God never judges His beautiful children in this way, but it is in your personal efforts, your personal thoughts, your personal prayers, and all those things within your life that make up your life that determine whether you are in the light or not. You may be able to fool others. You may think that you are resurrected, transformed, and perfect, but this, my beloved and beautiful children, is but folly. You are imperfect, but in this imperfection you are deeply loved, and you will follow the road that you choose, beloved souls. You may also follow a road by which you have chosen to listen to the guidance of God. The choice is yours. But to follow the higher road, the road of God's guidance, direction, and the support of your angel friends upon that road will get you to your destination more quickly. The road of the mind and the ego, as you call it, is a meandering road, a road that sometimes backtracks upon itself, a road that often is drawn to error and to the manifestation of a mind that wishes to control and have power over all things. This road is the road that humanity follows almost exclusively. There are beautiful lights in the world who understand this difference, but there are very few beloved souls, very few in comparison to the millions upon millions who continue to walk a road that is governed by the mind and the reflexes and responses of the five senses and the linear thinking of the individual's journey of experience. It is time to awaken others to a new way, a new road to follow. This, as you well know, we have encouraged you to follow exclusively within your lives, those of you who are truly dedicated to the truth. Indeed, many of you have 1 foot upon this road and 1 foot upon this other mindful road. You continue to walk in this stilted way, and we continue to encourage you forward. In time, you will elect to follow the divine path to your ultimate destination and destiny. We who are with you patiently guide and encourage and uplift and pray and continue to carry you until that fateful time when there is no need for the crutch that is our intense assistance to uphold you. When that time comes, it will become more of a collaboration than a nursing of your journey. My beloved and beautiful brothers and sisters, continue to pray to be used as a channel of God's love in the world. Continue with each day to open your eyes just a little more and to awaken just a little bit to the truth of your own soul and the possibilities of your own soul. Be true to yourselves, beloveds. In this, you will find your way to serve humanity through gifts and manifestations which are blessings through you from God. Remember that these things that come and these things that you do in the name of truth are of God. They are not of your power, but merely your meager contribution comes in the great and vast contribution of God's touch, His angels and bright spirits who work through you. But indeed, your contribution is important and necessary for those things to manifest upon the earthly plane. So we come and be with you, to pray with you, to assist you and uplift you so that this may be fulfilled, so that you may truly be an actor in the great plans and outpourings of God's intentions for your world. May God bless you in your efforts, beloved souls, and know that I do not say these things to diminish your enthusiasm or your attempts to walk in the world of God's love and truth upon His path divine, rather, to inform you and enlighten you on what is required and what comes as you make that commitment to open that door to serve God. That door is the avenue to vast resources, vast light, powerful love and grace and blessings that may flow through you to others. It comes on the heels of humility, of prayer, of understanding how truly vast God's universe is. It comes because you have come to love yourself, to be humble, and in the grace of God always. In this way, many things, many blessings will come to you, through you, and all about you. God bless you. I am your brother, your friend, Jesus. My love is with you. God bless you, beloved souls.